So I felt like starting a new series YouTube. Is this character for you? Does this archetype fit my style? You would think I would have made this years ago, but the thought never occurred to me. And with rollback around the corner, there will be new people playing the game. We'll have a new wave of people. And I don't want those people to be like, I have to play fusions, I have to play meta. No, you don't. Okay? No, you don't. Yes, sure, competitive integrity, whatever, blah, 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 blah. If you want to be at the highest level, I mean, yes, but at the same time, for the sake of your fun and sanity, you don't have to. Because there are people that are going to come into the game and be like, I have to play top tier if I want to have fun with the game. No, you have to play top tier if you want to win tournaments and stuff like that. But realistically, I don't think everyone's going to think like that, or most people that come into the scene with rollback are going to think like that. So play what you find fun. That's why I've been playing this team as of late, right? If I go to tournaments, I'm probably going to play this team because I find it fun, or I'll replace UI with Majin21 because I also find her very fun to play. I'm sick of playing Labco Fusion, right? Like, I find them fun, but at the same time, I don't. But I find this team consistently fun. Today we're going to be focusing on my man, the boy, Gohan. My goated character of all time for this game is Gohan. Gohan had some low points in his life. He had some of the highest points in his life. If you remember when the game first came out, infinite block strings, dude, built all the meter, couldn't guard cancel him. Oh, for the record, you're not gonna magically become Waba after watching this video. Waba didn't even magically become an Adult Gohan master, right? It took Waba time to get his Gohan to where it is at this point of the game, okay? You don't just wake up and you don't shit gold, alright? Let me just make that abundantly clear. Anyways, today we're going to be covering Gohan. He is a high risk, high reward character, level up base, right? High execution for more damage, okay? Not the best neutral, okay? So Gohan is essentially for people that like to do pretty combo, right? If you like to do pretty combo, Gohan's for you. That doesn't mean you have to go for pretty combos and enjoy playing Gohan, but you'll find more enjoyment in the character in and of itself if you really squeeze out everything that you can do. Now, granted, he is locked. The full character is locked behind a level system. Let me start by saying this. Level 7 Gohan is not the best character in the game. Okay? For those of you that understand this character, he is not the best character at his highest level in the game. He's not. It's still Lapco. Anyways, Gohan first starts, right? He cannot do simple stuff like back fist, right? So a lot of a staple combo you'll see is down heavy back fist, right? Well, at level 0 you can't do that. So he's a level up base character, right? Such as Phoenix Wright, Frank West, just to give some examples. So now he levels up, you unlock his new specials, right? His back fist is now a teleport that tracks the characters. You can go full screen, right? You're no longer restricted by spacing, as opposed to when he's not leveled up. So essentially, you want to play this character in the middle of your team because you want to get the hit, you want to do whatever, and to level up, right? Once you achieve the first level, that's when you unlock Gohan as a real character, because prior to this, he's terrible, he's horrible. You do not want to put him on point. He is not a very good character. That's why you would see Wawa play him anchor, because the anchor means the final position in the team. When you have him in the final position of the team, you're more than likely at some point going to level up at least once. Okay, just once. Alright. Unfortunately, there's no indicator of what level you are, right? The only indicator you have for a single level is he gets lightning around him. As you can see, there's no lightning around him. That's because he's level 1. The moment you level up, lightning surges around Gohan. Only when you stand still. But it doesn't tell you what level you are. It's not like you get more lightning the higher level you are. Right? It's the same, right? Nothing changes graphically, visually after this. Gohan does not have the best neutral in this game, so you kind of want to back him up with characters that have decent tools to get in, because even though you leveled up and he's better, once he gets the hit, the most he gets at level 3 is a double air dash, which is good, don't get me wrong, but Gohan still lacks in a lot of aspects. They've made this a little better to zone characters out and stuff like that, but he's still lacking in neutral. That's why you still want some characters behind him in any way, shape, or form possible. So anyways, yeah, Gohan, great character, high execution, high reward, right? And it goes as far as, even at the lowest level, you can do this, right, for more damage. You know, very simple combo, very simple extension. as opposed to something like this, right? You don't get as much. You still get a decent amount, but it's nothing compared to what you could get for this character, right? And this changes as you level up, right? When soon as you hit level 5, that's when you unlock cool combos like this, right? This is when you really want to bring the eye candy together. And this is when you show your mastery of the character. So if you like showing off or doing combos that other characters can't, Gohan is the character for you. When you get to level 5 Gohan, your opponent doesn't get to play the match. If you've seen my videos, you know what I'm talking about. So let me just show you real quick. So like, if you just want to be an absolute Chad, you just do this to them. And you do this to them because I'm going to get a little nerdy right now. I'm about to nerd out. Is when you do this, it's 0 on block, right? So now it's a guess for your opponent, right? What you want to do. Because he unlocks reverse beat, and reverse beat means, well, he gets to level 5, right? Reverse beat means you could string any normal in any order. You don't have to do light, you know, to medium to heavy. You could do heavy to light, right? Back to medium, back to heavy, right? There's no specific order you have to follow, right? So you keep your opponent guessing. Right? You have to keep them on their toes because you can do this entire string. And you end on 0 on block, right? And you could just 5L again. Or you could just do something like this, right? You end the string. You could do, you know, -2, right? You could do just 5H and end on this and then start all over again. So yeah, you don't let your opponent block either. And then of course at level 7, you could just DP basically at any point, cancel it, make it safe, and it's basically always your turn, right? So yeah, if you also like a character that's completely oppressive in any way, shape, or form, once you reach a certain point, Gohan is also for you if you don't want your opponent to have fun or to play. And I don't like my opponents having fun or playing the game, so I always strive for level 5 at least. Gohan is a time sink. He is a time investment character. He's not a character that you could just, he's not the fusions. You can't just pick him up and be good with him, right? You have to learn his routes. You have to learn his combos. You have to learn what to do in what situation, right? You think like you're playing whatever, blah, blah, blah. You get the hit, right? And like, for example, look at this when you do it mid-screen and in the corner, right? This combo, you have to delay your super dashes, you have to delay your lights, and you have to delay your 2H here to get high enough, right? It's not a combo that you could just do. Because if you don't delay it, I missed it, hold on. If you don't delay a couple things, right, you can get the falling medium. If you just do this, it doesn't come out in time. So you have to micro delay each hit, right? The super dash, all that. But in the corner, it's a different story. In the corner, you don't have to delay anything because you could fall down with a light because they're in the corner. So there's a lot of micro situations that you have to lab and you have to figure out with this character. I wouldn't say he needs a lot of labbing, so to speak. More so you just have to lab the right things. You know, unlike other characters, right, where you just have to do the same conversion every time, right? Like, it doesn't matter where you are, it ends up the same way. Gohan is like, oh, I got this hit, I have to do this, right? If you EXDP somebody in the corner, you don't vanish. And here, I'll do this at level 1, because I believe you can do this at level 1. Right? People are typically like, oh, I XDP, I gotta vanish to confirm, right? Well, no. Gohan can just do a button when he lands. And then, boom, you get a combo, right? It's all these little micro situations that you have to learn. But they're very rewarding. The payoff is huge. No other character in the game has the same access to diversity as Gohan. Beerus comes pretty close. Beerus is also another high execution character. High risk, high reward, right? But that's for another time, another video. As well as, if you know, you like built-in mix, Gohan's an easy character for built-in mix, right? You just do anything into back fist. You can do left, right, back fist very easily. As well as when you reach level 3, all of a sudden you have double air dash, right? So he's kind of a jack of all trades. He has a get off me move. He has good move. Lapco 21 got the best combos. I should ban you. Anyways, yeah, Gohan I would say is a jack of all trades character, and the thing he excels at the most is when he gets the hit. Gohan is a character that will make you explode when he gets hit. Not like Gogeta Blue. That character's a powerhouse. That character gets the most damage up until Gohan reaches like level 5. But my man starts off rip as a powerhouse. But again, different video, different time. Right now we're focusing on Gohan. So what Gohan is you gotta be smart to play Gohan. I'm gonna be real with you. You cannot mash with Gohan. You have to think about what you're doing. At least until you're level 7. But that costs 7 meters. And most people will spend that resources for level 3 and other things like that. But prior to that, you have to think about your next option, your next tool, what you want to do on the screen. Because he doesn't have the best buttons. Standing light is whatever. It does not go that far. And it's a commitment because it's 2 parts. Whereas if you have lab coat, right, phenomenal buttons. Let me show you. The distance between these two is actually kind of crazy. You can't just throw out Gohan's buttons, so you have to think about what you want to do. Right, the best button you could throw out is his medium. It's his furthest button, 9 frames, right? This is kind of your go-to button in neutral. So, like I said, it basically boils down to, do you like high execution? Do you like making big brain plays? Do you like a level up system character? Do you like just feeling powerful the more powerful you get in the game? That's what essentially boils down to. Do you like making sick plays, like I said, unique combos? If you think of something, it probably works. You can go as far as to do things like this once you're level 7. Level 7 is basically Build-A-Bear combo, right? You get a hit and then you're like, damn, what do I want to do? I have a million options, you know? You get the DP, right? You could just try to loop DPs, you know? Take them coast to coast, and then you get the hit, boom, whatever, right? Or you get the DP, you could just keep it simple, and you could just dash up, and just keep it very simple, right? You're like, I don't want to risk anything. We'll keep the combo simple. Oh, this is actually a little hard. You have to EX DP when you land. Right, I missed the confirm, but there's a lot of things you could do with this character. It's just really up to the player for what they want to do. Even when it comes to just getting hits like this, right? Not many characters have the opportunity to actually bring you back down from a 2H and combo you solo. It's a very small handful of characters that can do it without assist or without having advantage. So he is on a different playing field when it comes to combos and conversions. So if you like doing cool shit and unique combos and making your opponent explode, Gohan's a character for you. Like, straight up, this character is for you. Big brain plays, sexy combos, difficult neutral, right? For sure. But if you like having a sense of accomplishment of outplaying your opponent, this character's for you. Okay, because this character is definitely a I have to outplay you type character. He's not like the fusions or UI where they have big buttons, right? You know, he doesn't have a great ki blast. He's not like base Vegeta, right? Who can just retreat and ki blast. He doesn't have big button. He's a character of I have to finesse you. I have to play better than you. But my reward is I unlock all this cool shit when I reach a certain level, right? And then if I think a combo is cool, I can do it. And when I do it, I'm gonna look cool and feel good doing it. You know? But at the end of the day, basic bullet points are level up character, right? It's a bit of an investment plan, but it is a huge ROI if you can get to at least level 5. High execution. Okay, downside is high risk because if the character comes in and if you're not leveled, you're not gonna have a good time. That's how these level up characters work. I mean, granted, you only have to get to level 1, but you don't really reap the benefits until at least level 3, more so 5, because that's when you unlock almost his full potential. Pun not intended. You have to outplay your opponent in neutral because his neutral's not the best. Okay. But he has good options. Legs, his ki blast, right? He has 5M. It's no longer the king of buttons because of fusions Vegeta 5M, right? But it's still strong. His assist is pretty good for an anti-air. A lot of hits done. But yeah, this is not a comprehensive guide of how to play Gohan. This is a guide that pinpoints which Gohan for you, you know. And like I said, every person has an archetype they like. Grapplers, trap characters, execution characters, rush down characters, characters that apply mix, puppet characters. I was about to say puppet master. Okay, Gohan is an ROI character, return of investment. Take some time for you to reap the rewards. Take some time for that money to come back into your pocket. But when it does, feels good, man. Feels good. Anyways, if I missed anything, if I let out details, let me know. But if you like high risk, high reward level up type characters, Gohan's definitely the type for you.